So that brings an end to not only day 8 of the 2025 IBA World Championships, but the semi-final stages. I'm here with commentators Ronald McIntosh and Andy Clark to recap the day's boxing. So it's just the one ring today, but was it double the action?
When you get to the semi-final stages, you know that things are going to be slightly different to the earlier stages because you have the odd mismatch, you can get some early stoppages, you get a few more knockouts. When you get to this point, it's well matched. These are people who've earned their place, and the fights there aren't going to be any easy jobs. So you get some more attritional affairs sometimes. I wouldn't say today we had any really amazing fights, but we had some really, really good performances, and I think that's what you kind of want to pick out. And the first one I would come to is Dusmatov, Hassanboy Dusmatov, legend of the game, two-time Olympic champion. He's won literally everything you can possibly win, but just to watch him just mesmerise a good guy in Garboyan to the point where he kept going, he never gave up, but there just wasn't really anything he could do. And this guy's got this method where he just looks like he's got so much time, and you know what he's going to do because you've been watching him your whole life if you're these fighters, but you just cannot stop him doing it. I mean, you've seen him even more than me, and he hinges at the waist, he offers his head, that guard is so tight, and it's just that snappy, business-like movement. He's never in a rush.
And to Andy's point, he's often the smaller boxer in the division that he's in, and he exacerbates that difference in height by tucking up, and there's practically nothing to hit by the time he gets his gloves in his forearms up around his torso and his head. So very difficult to hit. If an opponent tries to stick it on him, he's got the speed of reflex and the precision of punch to make them pay with really effective counters. And we saw that today, as Andy said, against a very good opponent. So what is he, 32 now? Two-time Olympic champ. He's already won world titles. He's looking to retain the title that he won in his home nation in Tashkent 2 years ago, and he looked really good to progress through to yet another gold medal bout.
And it's certainly been a successful tournament for the Russians.
The Russians have been sensational. You look at Surov at super heavyweight tonight, and the movement, the agility, he's in such good shape. He's not a big kind of lump of a super heavyweight because we've seen plenty of that over recent years, and there's definitely a place for that. But he was absolutely amazing, and Abdullayev, who's a very experienced, accomplished guy, will have absolute fits about that. But it's not just him. Evgeny Kool against Hovhannes Bachkov, massive win. Bachkov, how many bronze medals has he won? 4, 5, something like that. And you felt like this would be his chance to go all the way, and then he ran into Kool and couldn't get it done. Koldenkov was terrific. Bishamov with his kind of like matrix style movement. There's a lot to like about them, isn't there? But I think we both felt like Surov was just on another level altogether.
Surov against an experienced guy, Muhammad Abdullayev, two-time World Championship bronze medalist already from the last 2 editions, already been to the Olympic Games way back in Tokyo, only 26 years of age, and he is often regarded as the mobile, fluid, super heavyweight. But he met a guy today who, from the opening round, with no discernible change in his approach, touching him to the body, and by the midpoint of the round, Abdullayev was going backwards, as though he'd been hurt to the body. And thereafter, Surov sensed that, picked up the tempo, kept him on the perimeter of the boxing ring, and just pecked and poked shoeshine shots all over the place. An absolutely sensational performance against the man who was demonstrably one of the very best in the world in his division, but he was made a distant second best by a 20-year-old athletic David Surov of Russia, somebody we'd not seen much on the international circuit before, but we certainly know who he is now.
We certainly do. So it's all to play for on Saturday. The IBA 2025 World Championships continues, but tomorrow it's heavyweight pro boxing with Kubrat Pulev fighting Murat Gassiev here in this ring.